Hey guys, what is up? Slappy here, playing some more Minecraft on the Project Singularity Minecraft server. First episode of the new year. We're starting it over here. Check this out. We have an iron farm, and it makes, you'll never guess, iron. Yeah, I guess I gave it away already. It is working. It is producing iron. I AFK'd over here for about an hour and got 40 iron, which isn't great. I'm not happy with that. Well, I am. I guess it's sort of like a bittersweet because I'm like, well, it's making iron, and that's what it's supposed to do. I'm happy it's working. Plenty of villagers up there. I'm really happy it's working. I trapped another villager. It's a librarian, and I figured, what the heck? Why not? But makes about 40 iron an hour, and that's not terrible. It's not terrible, but it's not exactly what I want. If I AFK'd for 8 hours, that's not a huge amount of iron. So, I figured, why not make this as efficient as I can? So I measured out 64 blocks in both directions. We're going to put 3 more iron farms in this area, and we should be making, you know, if it is times 4, then that's 40 times 4. 160 iron, you know, an hour is pretty good. That's a huge upgrade. And honestly, these are super easy to make. The only hiccup is getting the villagers and getting the villagers in. That's a bit annoying, but honestly, it wasn't really that bad. So this is where we're going to AFK. This is where we're going to AFK. And I'm a little bit torn. I don't know if I want the collection points in the center or underneath each thing. I don't really know for now. But I think that's what I want to do first today is at least get the structure up. They're really easy to make. Whatever. It's like 40 doors. Couple blocks, so we'll get those structures up. I'm not going to worry about the what do you call it? I'm not going to worry about the villagers today. I'll do that another time, but we can at least get the structures up, and you know what, start the new year off big. I'm speaking super fast. We're going to start the new year off big project, 4 iron farms, 1 center point. It's going to be really cool, I think. So anyway, I'm going to figure out where I want to put these farms. I'm going to put the farms down, and then we can move on to something else. On the last damn one, I'm 2 pieces of glass short. This is unfortunate. This is unfortunate. But anyway, that does it for these 4. Now the only thing I got to do is get villagers in them, and then figure out that. So there's basically a few ways I can do this. I can kill them at the things and then transport all the drops to the middle, or I can move all the golems to the middle. It really doesn't matter a particularly large amount, but for now, I think the main focus should just be getting villagers in. So what I think I'm going to do is breed up, basically get 2 villagers in each of these side things and then just breed them in there. So what I need is, 2, 4, 6 villagers, which isn't terribly hard to do. I already got 2 down here. I think they already bred once or twice. So I got 3 down here. So I'm looking pretty good. So I got 3. The annoying part will be setting up rails, but that's not a huge thing. We got iron being made. But yeah, so these are done. I'm going to put up, I'm going to get the things set up on the side and get rails going. Maybe, you know, maybe we'll go to the far one first. It doesn't really matter. This is all stuff that's pretty boring, and it's just going to be a lot of grinding. But, yeah, that's all I'm going to do on this for right now. I think between episodes I'll try and get the grindy stuff out of the way. Let's move on to something else for a bit now, though. Although this is looking pretty cool. Well, we are over in our shopping area, and it's looking lovely. We got our, you know, nice boot shop. We got our Western saddle store. We got our mending store, which I kind of want to redo because I'm hating it more and more every day. But today we're going to work in this area, and I know it sounds crazy because we haven't finished the iron farms yet, but I want an iron store. I feel like iron is something you can make a mint off of. I haven't forgotten that we still have to make the bank. I just don't feel like going and getting more quartz. So let's figure out a place to put the iron store. I think it should be close to the entrance, but we actually haven't. You know, this side, we haven't decided, I haven't decided if I want to build stores on that side yet. So, you know what, we got a bank, maybe we'll just put like, look at that art gallery. Doesn't it just look awesome from across the lake? I love it. I'm thinking about taking away this area of land here. It's not really being used, so I'm thinking if we take that away, we can have a lake going right up to that. I think it could be really cool. Anyway, I haven't decided if I want to put stores on this side of this bridge yet, or leave this for like other buildings. But yeah, so we need a store that sells iron. I don't know what I want to build it out of. I just grabbed a bunch of random blocks that I had, just kind of around. I'm thinking some iron blocks might be kind of, in play. But let's figure out where to build this. I don't want to tear this apart yet because I'm still kind of using it. So I'm thinking maybe we'll build the iron store like right over here. Like right back here maybe. Right behind the western shop, right next to the cartographer shop. I think this could be a good place for the iron store. We could make it kind of small, relatively small compared to like the western shop. We could make it a little bit smaller, maybe wrap it around this little piece of land here. I kind of want to do one of these, get this sand patch out of here. Maybe like wrap it around this little lake could be kind of cool. Little lake, little pond. I think that is a plan. I'm going to terraform this slightly because I kind of have an idea now. So give me just a second, but I think I know kind of where I want it to be. All right, so my idea, because we're selling iron, and iron kind of reminds me of a blacksmith. We're going to try and make this kind of a blacksmith's area. A blacksmith's area. So I think we're going to go with kind of a cobble and stone and gravel kind of floor. Maybe some of the coarse dirt as well. That's kind of going to be our flooring. I kind of want to put a, what do you call it? A smeltery? No, a big furnace. A big furnace somewhere in here. But then again, like I don't want it to be huge. So some sort of furnace somewhere. And yeah. So that's kind of what I'm going to go for. I think I'm just going to build a little bit and then come back. I don't really want to build on camera because I'm so bad at it. But I think I'm just going to build a bit, see if I can get anything that's kind of cool looking, and then come back. Maybe even try and make the furnace sort of a working furnace? I don't know. It'll be an interesting thing to try, but yeah. Okay, well, this is kind of what I was going for, so I'm pretty happy with it. The roof, I think, looks a bit strange, but you know what? Overall, not terribly unhappy with it. Let's make it old school. Anyway, so, yeah, what are we going to sell here? We're going to sell just normal iron ingots. We got to rename these all. We got to rename them with prices. Let's see. Let's go 2 diamonds per stack. 2 diamonds per stack. If I put that in there, you'll be able to read it, right? 2 diamonds per stack for ingots. I think that's reasonable. I think that's fair. I was going to do rails. Let's see. Let's go 1 diamond a stack, because that's, what? That's not a terribly large amount of iron. Well, let's go 2 diamonds per stack. Let's go 2 diamonds per stack of rails, which isn't, I don't think it's unreasonable. Put rails in there. What else do we want to sell? Blocks of iron, probably. Probably have 2 chests of ingots, realistically. Maybe anvils? What else do you make? Iron, like, bars, maybe? I don't know. We're going to fill up this shop, though. There is one more thing I wanted to add. I brought the blocks so we could do fire in here. Do I want it at this level? Yeah, you kind of get the flames. Uh-oh. That's not going to work. Uh-oh. 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 Okay, well, we'll just leave that like that. Oh no, that's not good. Well, that goes that plan. I did want to sell poppies in here too, just because I think it's kind of funny. I'm going to sell poppies in here, as well as iron blocks. We'll put iron blocks in here somewhere. We'll sell poppies as well. Poppies, I find, you know what? I'm sure somebody will be like, damn, I need to make a bunch of red dye and then buy them. Because I feel that way all the time. I feel that way all the time. We're going to leave some of these resources. Anyway, the other thing I wanted to do was put glowstone. I'm about just like putting it... Just kind of like putting it in the ground. Like completely just sort of having it in the ground as though it just kind of like, oh, well, when it gets dark, we'll just throw down some lighting. That's kind of the plan. That should probably light it up enough. That should light it up enough. All of the villagers are going to be kind of closed in, contained, so that shouldn't be a huge issue. The only big thing would be creepers. So that's my iron shop. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's kind of just different, you know, kind of open air. I know we have a few, 2 shops that are open air now, but I thought, you know, like a blacksmith would be a cool place to sell iron. I'm not going to sell gold here because I want to get one of those rotten flesh villagers to sell gold. But I think this is pretty cool. I like this, actually. But that's about it for me today, I think. I put a lot of work into the quad iron farm. I'm just kind of getting different angles to see how I like it. I actually kind of like it. It's sort of minimalist, but I think it kind of works like that. That's cool. That's cool. It's kind of tucked around back. So when you come around, you're like, oh, yeah, yeah. And we can fit another one, probably squeeze another one in here, which would be cool. But I think this will be a shop that gets used a lot. But first, we got to build the iron farm. So I think I want to get that done for next time. Also, the other thing I want to do is put a little sleepy house in here. I was thinking about converting up here to making like a couple bedrooms and having it be like an inn. Just because I feel like you need to sleep in this area occasionally. But anyway, that's about it for me today. Next time we're going to finish that quad iron farm, hopefully. I think that'll be a really cool project to work on. But leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment what you guys think. Subscribe for more. And I'll catch you guys later. Ciao.